Well, it is Our Town Cozad week, and today we're talking about a famous painter who once called the community home.
We are talking about Robert Henri, who was not only a famous painter, but also taught many famous painters. It turns out a new gallery is being constructed in Cozad to showcase Henri's work, and it's going to have a huge impact on the entire town. Here's more.
Our Town Cozad is home of the Robert Henri Museum and Gallery. We are learning more about that. Joining me now is Peter Osborne. He is the executive director, and it's good to see you today.
Nice to have you back, John.
People may not know, amazingly, who Robert Henri was. Who was he?
So he's probably one of America's greatest art teachers, if not the greatest, and certainly one of its greatest artists. And he lived from 1865 to 1929. And during that period of time, his lifespan began with the Civil War and ended with the Great Crash of 1929. Also during that time, he lived through this amazing time of art as well. So he went through realism, landscapes, the Hudson River School. He also saw Impressionism. And towards the end of his career, the Cubist, modernist, abstract artists all were coming in. So his career spanned this really interesting time. He taught a lot of famous people: Edward Hopper, George Bellows, Rockwell Kent. There's a list of 1,000 of them.
He was from Cozad.
He was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. The family started, his father John started a town in Ohio called Cozaddale, and then they came out here in 1873 and created Cozad, Nebraska, and lived here on and off for about 10, 11 years, moved on to Denver, and then the whole tragedy with his father shooting the rancher Alf Pearson. The family disappears. They all wind up in New York City, Atlantic City, New Jersey, and then established new identities, new names. So Robert Henri Cozad became Robert Earl Henri. It's an interesting family story, but also a great art story as well.
Fascinating. And then they lived here at the, what is now the museum.
Yes, they lived here on and off for about 10, 11 years.
Okay.
And they built that.
We are in the gallery. There is a lot of excitement here now. There's a lot of big things happening. What's going on? The gallery is going to expand.
We've been in the middle of a 5-year process, and this room that you're in right now and right where we're standing is going to become our archives and library. All of these paintings are going over next door to a new building that we're building that Larry and Tammy Paulson are donating to our museum. And that exhibit space is about 5 times more than what we have here right now. So we're borrowing paintings, and we're going to have a kitchen there, reception area, a gift shop. My office is going there, and it's going to be an amazing thing, not only for our museum, which is great, of course, but for our community as well, because people are coming in from all over. And once they get here, there's an economic factor to this as well. So you get here, and you get here at 11 o'clock, you do the museum and the gallery, and now you need lunch. And so people eat locally here, or they go to local gift shops, a quilt shop. So it's going to have a very big effect on our fair city.
All right, very exciting what's going on here in Cozad and here at the Robert Henri Gallery and Museum. Thank you very much, Peter, for being here today.
My pleasure, and thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.